Take one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the whole team here at Reliance Manor Lakes, we'd like to thank you very much for joining us here this morning. And what a lovely morning. Beautiful weather we have here today for this beautiful auction here at number 38 Firecrest Road in the lovely suburb of Manor Lakes. Now, to all of our bidders and buyers, I'd like to wish you all the very best with your bidding endeavours. My instructions to you are quite simple. That is to bid bold, bid aggressively, and bid to the absolute maximum of your capacity. Give yourself every opportunity to be that lucky and successful buyer, whether you're in person or we do have two bidders joining us online as well. They'll be joining us via the live stream over there. So whoever that lucky and successful buyer may be, I'd like to wish you all the very best and also congratulate you in advance for your magnificent purchase here at number 38 Firecrest Road here in Manor Lakes. Now, I'd like to also thank our vendors very much as well for not only entrusting myself to be the auctioneer, but also the entire selling team here at Reliance Manor Lakes for selling what is arguably their most prized possession. Now, we do have a very, very well-decorated team here at Manor Lakes area here. So your listing agents, we've got Bilal and Milan, we've got Varun and also Laura as well. So if you do have any questions about the property and need any support with your bidding endeavours, make sure to flag down one of the team there. But otherwise, I'll quickly cover the rules and regulations of an auction. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit the auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer will be indicating bidders on request, the law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it will issue fines for misconduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words I will be using to indicate I'm placing a bid on behalf of our vendors is simply vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer can place those vendor bids. Now, settlement terms for the purchase of the home were preferred between 30 to 60 days. However, we are flexible to meet your needs as well. We're also going to be asking you for a 5 or 10% deposit made available to the trust account of Reliance Manor Lakes by bank check or bank transfer if you are that lucky and successful buyer here today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you've had any other prior arranged terms and conditions discussed and our vendors haven't been agreeable to those terms, then you're more than comfortable to be bidding on that basis. But otherwise, if there's no questions and concerns that the team can help you out with here today, I will talk about the lovely home here that we're all gathered here for today. 38 Firecrest Road here in Manor Lakes. A stunning home. If you've seen it, you've loved it. I'm sure you are here to buy it. As you come on in, you are greeted by a beautiful modern facade here. Walk on in, you've got an open kitchen dining area that's beautiful for entertaining friends and family. That seamlessly transitions out to that backyard outdoor area as well, which you can enjoy. This weather is particularly great for that kind of thing. The kitchen as well, fitted out with the highest quality building materials, fixtures and fittings, stone bench tops, beautiful walk-in pantry as well. Very generous sized rooms all throughout the home. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and multiple car spacing opportunities underpinning your prospective purchase. Of 400 square metres of prime Manor Lakes soil here, ladies and gentlemen. The location is magnificent as well. We've got walking trails, beautiful tree-lined street as well, parks, greenery all around here. That makes for a very calm, tranquil living here. You got schools, public transport, public, private, primary and secondary. Very close proximity to Manor Lakes Shopping Centre. And of course, you've got easy access to the train station as well down at Wyndham Vales, the major roads and freeways to take you anywhere that you'd like to go in Melbourne. So very, very good location here, and that's what you look for when you go buy premium real estate here. I can tell you one more thing before we get into the bidding. Your time in the market is going to be tougher and tougher. We've just ticked over to 1st of October now, past 1st of October. First home buyer grants have increased and changed now, so that's only going to bring more and more demand into the marketplace as we head into the springtime of real estate. So it pays to get in early, ladies and gentlemen. A very good time to close the book on your real estate journey and start creating your priceless family memories here at 38 Firecrest Road here in Manor Lakes. Who would like to get the bidding underway? And I don't mind where we start. $450,000, very light on, very, very good place to start here. $450,000. Let's go in $20,000 rise on top from here to keep things moving along nice and aggressively. $450,000. 450, absolute steal at that range. Let's go 470 now at $450,000. Otherwise, I'll keep moving things along on my end. At $450,000, 470. Let's make it 470. at $50,000 now. We're going to click the reject button on that, by the way, and we're going to ask for a $20,000 bid simply because we are quoting between $550,000 to $600,000. It's an absolute steal at that range. We're going to go in the $20,000 riser. Thank you very much. And $470 now. Let's go $490 as a knockout bid here at $470,000 with our online bidder here at $470. Would you like to go $490? $490 and back in the lead now. Two bidders fighting it out neck and neck at $490,000. Let's go straight to $510. We'll keep it in the 20s at $490 in the lead, and good luck to you for $540. What a bid there. $540,000. That's how you buy at auction. $560, great bid now. Is that four bidders all together? $560 now the bid. Happy to see you in on a 10 if you'd like. At $560,000. That's how you buy at auction now. At $560,000. $565, let's do 10s for the time being. We'll chip back to smaller increments soon. At $560,000 in the lead. We'll see you back in at $570. Otherwise, we've got our online bidders as well, waiting to hear back from them. At $560 now, still in the leader. $580, and the bigger bid wins, by the way. That's how you buy at auction. The strong, aggressive bidding. Would you like to go straight to $600? At $580,000 online in the iPad there. 85. Let's do one more 10. Come on now. He's bidding very strongly now, chipping back to smaller increments. Does not show strength here, and that's what you want to do at an auction. $580 in the lead. Let's go $590. Yes. $590, great bid, and let's go straight to $600 if you will. At $590,000 now. They're wanting to chip back to smaller increments, and we'll take the fives from here, by the way. At $590,000, happy to take 95, but I'd suggest keeping aggressively bidding up until $600. $590 is the bid out to the left-hand side. Happy to see you back in at $600 if you like. At $590, the bid across the road. I'll happily welcome you in as well at $590,000. $595 and good bid. That's the smaller increments, inviting your competition back in now. We can go straight to $600 if you like. At $595 the bid. And how many bidders have participated online, by the way? Just the one bidder. We've got another bidder registered online as well, waiting to hear from them too. At $595, I suggest aggressively bidding so that they don't even have... $595 already. They were at $595. We can't go backwards. We're at we're at $595. Would you like to go $600? $597. Yeah, we can take the 2000s. Let's go another 2000 on top. $597. Now you have to go to $600 now. At $597's now the bid. At $597, and you had it in you all along. You wanted to start really low, and we're still here with it. At $597 now the bid. And I respect the tactic as well. At $597, still in the lead, guys. Just further across, closer to the board, not interested in participating at all. A beautiful home at $600,000. Now we need to turn that volume up on the iPad because there is a ding every time we get a bid from our online bidders, and I love to hear it. At two. Surely there's something interesting about the twos here. At $600,000 now the bid. That could have been your bid as well. I did ask you if you wanted to bid to 600 as well, didn't I? What about, that's at 602. You've come this far already. They can have it. So 600 was the hard stop. You could have bid to that first just to take that away. What happens if $600,000 was their hard limit too? That's all right. Would you like to test the bid? What do we want to do over here? Haven't forgotten, by the way, at 600,000. Yeah, there's 602. 602 now. You missed your opportunity if you had to think about it and wanted to do that. 602 now the bid. Would you like to go 605 online? Happy to see you in. 602 under the shade. 603, and we'll take it at 603 now. I can tell you we're approaching their limits. 604, now we're going to silver scrapes now at 604 at the back end of the auction where we're going in the ones. What I would suggest is we have 605. Would you like to go 606? Because you said you were absolutely out at 600 and was 606. You may as well do it quickly. 606, three bidders still in it. 606 now, need to go 607. 606, and that's why we have the ding, by the way, so that we know exactly when that bid comes through. 606, they've got to type away on their phone. 607. 607, 608, quickly. If we're going to do the smaller bids, I suggest doing it quickly. 607,500. 607,500. And by the way, Bilal inside getting instructions from our vendors as well. 607,500. 608,500. Another 1,000 on top. Would you like to go straight to 610? Round it off. 608. 610. What a great bid now. 610. Waiting for our iPad to ding once again. How are we going over here? You do have the advantage being in person to bid quickly. 610. And what that does show is your competition is quite intimidated by how quickly you're bidding, and that's why we bid quickly. Great bidding out this way, by the way. 610. I haven't counted you out, by the way. I don't believe you that you're shaking your head. You know, she clearly said over this way that she was absolutely out at 600 and now in the lead and firmly so at $610,000. And you know what? We haven't heard a ding from the iPad for a while. 611 and 612 quickly at 611. By the way, it took him a lot longer to come up with that $1,000 bid. They're also approaching the limits as well. Think about it as well. Bilal needs the instructions from inside as well. We're at $611,000. Are we or aren't we? We are on the market and playing for keeps now. 612 now the bid. Whether the keys go out this way or to our bidder online, don't mind where it is, but we are playing for keeps. We are on the market and selling no better bidder off at 612. Now the bid out to the right hand side with our opening bidder at $612,000. How are we going with our iPad as well? 612 now the bid. We are on the market and selling. Currently holding the keys. Make no mistake, we are selling, whether it's out this way or to our bidder online. 612 now the bid, and maybe that's the winning bid as well. At $612,000, pushing yourself now absolutely makes a difference. Otherwise, it's going to be back to your web portal of choice looking for properties that you won't like as much. The competition will be even more stiff now. 612, and Varun's giving me the same expression as well. We're not sure where they are, but like I said, it took them a lot longer to come up with that 611 bid. The only thing that I've got to go off of is their bidding activity and maybe close to their budgets here, but I'd suggest one more bid. Even if it's a $500 bid, it could be absolutely it at $612,000, ladies and gentlemen. Need to know, have I got your best? Because we are going to be selling here. First call now at $612,000, and good luck to you. Second call now at $612, and we got a ding at the iPad at 500. At $612, 500 now. I know you're shaking your head, but that took a long time just to get their bid here at $612,000, $500,000. I'm glad to see you back in it now at $612,000, $500 now in the lead. And if there's no better bidder offer, we sell to you today. At $612 now the bid. Now we've got to make sure that we've got our best from absolutely everybody here. Checking again, once again, any interest over there at $612,000, $500. That could be the winning bid now at $612,000, $500. Still in at this stage, need to know. At $612,000, $500, we are selling. No better bidder offer. 38 Firecrest Crescent Road in Manor Lakes is going to a new owner today, currently sitting with our online bidder at $612,000, $500. And think about this, when you go to your next auction, it's going to get tougher and tougher. We've had 3 active bidders, 5 registered bidders already. It's going to get tougher and tougher in this market as we're getting into the heat of the spring market. At $612,000, $500, you're going to find yourself in a similar situation. At $612,000, $500, another $500, just test a bid. And just think about what could happen here. If you give me that bid and they don't bid, you've bought yourself the property. But if you bid and they bid on top, that costs you nothing. At $612,000, $500, need to know, have we got our absolute best before we sell? Got to call it 3 times now, guys. Happy to see you in as well. First call at $612,000, $500, and where we may be congratulating our new owners on the phone here today. Second call at $612,000, $500. Are we going to let it go? Third and final time, we are selling. And ladies and gentlemen, I will remind you, if you are thinking about selling your home by way of auction, have a look at what the team here at Reliance Manor Lakes have done. 3 active bidders competing all up into this stage. At $612,000, $500, we sell. No better bidder offer. Need to know, have I got your best? Absolutely sure. I'm going to count it 3 times. We're going to sell. Yes? Are you sure? I still don't really believe you. We've got another bidder online as well. Are they still there? Need to confirm that they're absolutely out. I'm going to give you to the count of 3. And you guys, you're sure you're absolutely done as well? Even another bid on top. I know you're going to be going around to more open homes and inspections, even just driving around to those open homes and inspections. With petrol prices climbing above $2, that's going to be expensive in itself. Just think about that compared to the interest cost of just another $500 on top. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've got our new owners here. I'm going to call it 3 times. First call, second call, third and final time. If there's no better bid, no better... Oh, geez, you waited all until the very, very last moment. 6:13. That's 6:13. I'm always happy to be surprised at an auction here. At 6:13 now the bid. We need to know from our bidder online. I can't tell what their expressions are like, but at $613,000, I'd imagine very similar to mine, thinking that you've gone all the way to the finish line just to be knocked back that little bit. At $613,000 now, our fourth bidder has joined us here. And in the lead at $613,000 could be that knockout bid now at $613,000. Need to know. Now the shoe is on the other foot. Have I got your absolute best now? 6:13 now the bid. Another 500 and you're back at 613,500 and welcome at 613,500. What do you say? 613,500 now. With our opening bidder, 613,500. 614, you stop the show. 615, what a bid there, and great bidding. 615 now. Now you can understand why it's a little bit hard for me to believe you when you tell me you're out now. Now 615. Need to know because it's the exact same expression that you're giving me. You're saying that I'm not going to bid. I'm going to do my whole little song and dance. About to knock it down. We're going to go sell, sell, and another bid. Let's fast forward that. Let's get straight to the good part now. It's $615,000. And that's also bought our buyer online a little bit of time as well at 6:15. Need to know, have I got your absolute best? And I hope that's Bilal, that's you on the phone with our bidders here at 6:15. You guys are still thinking about it as well. That's also bought you a little bit of time too at 6:15. Now the bid. And that's what a strong bid at the back end of the auction does. If you are thinking about bidding at auction, mixing up the increments at the back end is certainly very helpful. 6:15 in the lead. 6:16 and a great bid. 6:16 now. We're seeing small shakes of the head. 6:16 now. 6:16. Let's go 17. 6:16 the bid. And great bidding, by the way. 6:16. I'm seeing a raise of the paddle now at $616,000. 616,500. Now they're going in smaller increments. You know what I would do, by the way? Because we're taking a little bit of time to think about it and they keep coming back for more. We've still got our bidder online as well. 616,500 is the bid. But I would suggest going straight to 620. It might seem like a stretch now, but that knocks out your competition. And at 616,500, it mixes things up and it shows that you're a little bit more crazy than they are. At 616,500, currently in the lead, they've just given me a $500 bid now. At 616,500, happy to let you think about it as well. It's only fair to give you the same time, courtesy and respect. At 616,500 in the lead. At 616,500 in the lead. 4 bidders actively bidding here. Beautifully run auction campaign, very well marketed by the whole team here at Reliance Manor Lakes as well. Need to know, have I got your absolute best? 616,500. Happy to take your instructions, whether it's a smaller bid or that knockout bid that I suggested as well. Need to know from our online bidder, what's the call as well? 618 and a great bid nonetheless. 618 now. And we can tell from their body language, they're not happy about it either. You're putting pressure back on them at 618. And what I'd suggest, and make sure that you're expecting another bid to come back and you bid back quickly. That shows strength at the back end of the auction, okay? At $618,000, Bilal's giving them a lot of help and support in terms of how to bid. So I think it's only fair that I support you on your side as well. At $618,000, I know it's a high pressure environment. They're feeling the same pressure that way as well. At 618 now the bid. I believe there may be a little bit more. We're going to do $100. Really, we're coming back down to that little bit of $100, and maybe that makes a difference. 618, 100. And when the property is on the market, I would be a little bit silly to turn that away. At 618, 100. We can do 618, 500 and do it quickly.
But it has to be quick, man.
It has to be quick. Bilal's got to go. He's 618,500. 618,500. You tried it. $100 barely fills up a tank of petrol. It's really not that much money. Let's do it again. 618,500. What do you say? Let's do it quickly as well. Again, the smaller bids will only make a difference if it's quick. 618,500. Right now, we want to see strength. What do you say? What did you want to do? What is that? 618,500. We are out. And you understand, just by observing this auction, why I can't believe you either. At 618,500, we haven't heard from our online bidder for quite some time as well. Varun, have we heard anything out that way? At 618,500, I think we're absolutely done. We're finished. We're all silent. We're going to congratulate our new owners here, unless... Are you sure another $100 isn't going to come in? You can pay cash. Even if it's in your back pocket, I'll take it at $618,500. That's a $400 bid that secured you the property, and think about that. At $618,500, we are going to be selling with no better offer, and congratulate our new owners who have opened up our bidding and finished our bidding as well. At $618,500, 38 Firecrest Road is selling, no better offer. First call, second call, third and final time. We're short. We are. Are you serious? 618,750, isn't it? Now, remember when I said we're getting close to that mark of 620 and we could have bid there straight away? We're approaching that now, aren't we? Now we're at 618,750, and imagine if you gave me that bid a couple of bids ago. We can still do it now. Yeah, 619. Hands up. How about 620? You know, she's got the bid. She's had the bid ready, and I've suggested it for a long time. It's almost a done deal if we bid to 620. It's fine. It's fine, but you keep coming back with the $100 bids, $250 bids. Let's do it one more time. What happens if it's just to make her pay a little? Why don't we do it? Just one more. Let's do it. 619. 619. Every bid counts now. Because what's ended up happening, by the way, is I've built it up and I'm about to knock it down. I want to get the crowd really working for me. I've done that 3 times. I'm about to knock it down and another bid comes. So I need to be absolutely sure that I've got your best before I do it once more. At $619,000 even. We know that she doesn't want to bid to 620. The bid's there for you. Even another couple of $100 as well as our bidder online still here. At 619, we've bought you as much time as we possibly can. I'm going to count it 3 times and we're going to congratulate our new owners here. First call at $619,000. Are we sure? Second call at 619. Are we done? We're finished. We're absolutely silent now. We're going to congratulate our new owners. Third and final time. Are we sure? We're going to call it quits. We're going to congratulate our new owners here, ladies and gentlemen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. We are sold. Congratulations and well bid. It's all over now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending another successful auction here with Reliance Manor Lakes. I'll take that from you. Please enjoy the rest of the sunny weather and have a good weekend, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Congratulations. I'll see you there. We might see you at another auction now. Alright, well done. Thank you.